cancellation of all GLIAC athletics until 2021. Scott.
We're live here at Saginaw Valley State University, where it has been a tough week for college sports. Of course, the Mid-American Conference, the Big Ten, and now the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, better known as the GLIAC, has decided to postpone all their sports here for the fall season, running all the way to the first of the year. Joining me right now here at Saginaw Valley State is the head football coach. That is Ryan Brady, of course, who is from Chesaning High School. TV5 local, if you will. And, Coach, obviously a very tough day for your football program.
Yeah, it's obviously very disappointing. We were all hoping for a better answer. Well, you kind of see this thing coming. You've seen that it's been trending in this direction in all of college football. And so, I thought our kids handled it well. We had a team meeting last night, and we had to inform them and the parents of kind of what just kind of came down. And so really proud of my players and all the hard work that they put in the last 5.5 months. It's always fun as a coach to see a lot of growth. And so, so we're just going to continue to focus on just taking things one day at a time right now. It's tough because there's more questions than there are answers out there.
And, of course, a lot of the questions are a lot of the reasons why this is happening is because of player safety, which is also, tied into how much testing that you can do. And certainly there's a little bit of liability on top of that. Can you explain how all those factors kind of came together here making the decision conference-wide?
Yeah, well, it's tough. We were waiting on the NCAA for a long time, and they determined that they had recommendations, and recommendations turned into mandates. And, some of those mandates, really put a financial burden on a lot of our schools in our conference, and not every school could meet those demands. And so when you have a couple schools on one end of the spectrum and some on the other, and it was just, the council presidents just came to the conclusion that it was best for everybody to try to postpone things until hopefully the spring.
I was going to say the spring is where everybody seems to be pointing. Is that a good idea, or is that really, it comes with a lot of different difficulties too here, because all of a sudden if you're playing a spring schedule, you got a shorter gap here before the fall schedule happens, and that can't be good for the kids on recovery, especially of a sport that has so much physical ed in it like this.
Yeah, the spring has a lot of challenges in itself, just logistically. You still run into the issue of testing, and now you're talking 17 sports potentially all at one time, and so you got facility issues, and but we're going to try to make it work. I know I received a few phone calls from head coaches throughout the league today, and we're going to try to get together and try to come up and propose a model that'll work. And so right now it's all about fighting for the student athletes, and so the kids are heartbroken, and I feel for all my players and all the players throughout the GLIAC, and so we're just going to try to do what's best for young people moving forward here and see if we can get on the field in the spring.
Saginaw Valley State head football coach Ryan Brady. And, of course, right now everybody's attention is going to switch to the Michigan High School Athletic Association and what they might come up with. An announcement about their seasons is expected next week. Live at Saginaw Valley State University, Scott Johnson, TV.